Hi everyone and welcome to another Doctor Who figure review by me, Meg Shorts, and today I will be reviewing another Series 6 figure, and this is one from Wave 1B and also both assortments of Wave 2. And as you can see, it is Idris from episode 4 of Series 6, The Doctor's Wife. Now, I got Idris recently from Toy Master for $9.99. I think she is an absolutely brilliant figure. She's probably the most highly detailed Series 6 figure so far. Unfortunately, this is the Wave 1B version, so this one doesn't come with any psychic containers nor any other accessories, but at the time I just wanted to get Idris in my collection, so I bought the figure straight away, and I'm really happy with it. But before I start going into detail about the figure, we're going to quickly go through the packaging as normal. Okay, so if we take a look at the front, we can see it is as normal for Series 6 figure packaging. It tells you some information about the figure at the top, and you've got the plastic bubble containing the figure, along with a card at the bottom which has the new Doctor Who logo and also the name of the figure. And then if we take a look at the back, we can see all the figures from Wave 1B, and then you've got the same usual product information at the bottom. Okay, so that's it for the packaging, and now we shall take a look at Idris, aka the Human TARDIS. Okay, so here we have Idris. Now, Idris was played by Saran Jones, a wonderful actress who also played the Mona Lisa in one of my favourite Sarah Jane Adventure stories, which was The Mona Lisa's Revenge. As I said before, I think that Idris' figure is one of the most highly detailed, well, if not the most highly detailed Series 6 figure in the line so far. And as usual, we shall take a look at the detail and sculpting first, and we shall first of all take a look at her head sculpt. In my eyes, I think that Idris' figure does have a very good likeness to her on the head sculpt. The facial features have been painted really nicely. The only thing I'd say I don't like so much about the head sculpt is those solid black lines going around the eyes, because they make them sort of stand out a bit too much for my liking. But as I said before, I still think it is really nice and it looks a lot like her. The hair is also absolutely fantastic. The sculpting of it is incredible. It looks really good, and it certainly matches Idris's hairstyle from The Doctor's Wife. I really like the way they've sculpted the sort of ribbon-like part of it at the top there, and it all just looks really good. I really like this reddish-brown colour they've used for it, because that was how Idris's hair looked in the episode. So if I was to summarise my thoughts on the head sculpt, I'd say, yeah, it's really good. I really like it a lot. The facial features look really good up close, and I think the hair is absolutely fantastic. The only thing I'd say I'd dislike a little bit about it was those lines going around her eyes, because they make them look a bit weird. But it's still an absolutely fantastic feature of the figure. And now we shall take a look at her amazing outfit. Now if we take a look at the upper half of Idris's dress, we can see that it is absolutely covered with detail. You've got those really interesting vein-like things covering her sleeves and hands there. You've also got the two bow ties that she had in the episode, and you've also got the brown lines going down the middle of it, along with some small bits of brown paint, which I think are meant to resemble dirt. This part of the clothing looks absolutely fantastic to me. It's really accurate, and it's been painted with the exact same colour that the outfit was in the episode, which was a sort of bluey green colour. When I say that outfit, I mean the sort of first layer of the outfit, because obviously you've got the darker green vein-like things going on the top of it. You've also got her shoulder pads, which are in the shapes of bow ties. I think they're really nice features of the figure, and they are made of soft plastic, so you can still move the arms up quite far without breaking them, but I wouldn't advise lifting them too far, because you could break them off and then that would ruin the figure. And even on the back of this part of Idris's outfit, we can see some absolutely amazing patterns which have been sculpted on, and this really does just go to show that Design Works have done a brilliant job of looking at the detail on Idris's outfit from The Doctor's Wife and then putting it onto a 5-inch action figure of her. And I think the upper part of her outfit on the figure looks absolutely stunning. All the colours they have used are absolutely fine, and the detail is absolutely stunning, and they've done a really great job of making an accurate and very highly detailed representation of the outfit she wore in the episode. And now we shall take a look at the clothing on the lower half of her body. Now, if we take a look at the clothing Idris is wearing on the lower parts of her body, we can see that also here the detail and colour is absolutely stunning. You've got that brown band going around her waist there, as you can see. And you've also got this really interesting texture going around it, which has been sculpted and painted on. Really does help the figure look even more accurate, interesting and detailed. Then you've got 3 black sections going along towards the bottom of the dress, just above where these really nice coloured bands are. You've got 2 green ones, 1 pinky purple one, and also 1 greenish brown one at the bottom. I think the lower part of the dress on the Idris figure looks absolutely stunning, just like it did in the episode, and I really like the colours they've used for it because they're not only very accurate, but they are also very bright and interesting in certain areas. Okay, so now we shall quickly take a look at the last area of the Idris figure, which is her shoes. And if we take a look at Idris' shoes, we can see that they've been painted with a light brown colour, and they've also been painted with dark brown splodges on the top, which are made to resemble dirt, because in the episode Idris was running around a junkyard quite a lot, so it's obvious that she was getting quite a lot of dirt on her shoes. And I really like the fact that Designworks have painted little bits of brown over the top of the main bit of the shoes, because that makes them look even more lifelike / realistic. We've also got some really interesting detail, like the laces and those gaps going up the middle of them. So if it's a highly detailed figure of Idris from the Doctor's Wife you're looking for, look no further. The detail on this figure is absolutely stunning. I think the head sculpt really is absolutely fantastic. There's a very good likeness of Idris, and I think the outfit alone is absolutely stunning. The textures, patterns and detail they've added to it looks absolutely stunning, and all the good things about the outfit just come together to make an amazing looking and also accurate representation of the outfit she wore in the episode. It's really nice and colourful, and I really like those realistic textures they've added on top of it, which not only make it look even more accurate and lifelike, but they also make it feel even more accurate and lifelike. Okay, so that's all I have to say for the detail on this figure for now, and now we shall take a look at her articulation. So, the human TARDIS's head can turn from side to side. You've got to be careful when you're doing that though, because of the hair sculpt. Her arms can move up and down at the shoulders, but they can't do a 360-degree turn without possibly breaking the bow tie she has on her shoulders. They can do a 360-degree turn at the biceps, move up at the elbows. Her hands can also turn 360 degrees. Lower body articulation. She can turn at the waist 360 degrees. Her legs can move up and down from the top, and they can also bend. So that was all the articulation on the Idris figure. Very good as usual. You can put it into many different poses, even though some of the articulation is a bit restricted on some areas of the figure, and I don't have any problems with that. So overall, I think Idris is an amazing addition to my Doctor Who figure collection. As I said before, the detail on this figure is stunning. I think Designworks have done an amazing job with not only the head sculpt on this figure, but also the outfit, because it is really highly detailed, and it's also very colourful and accurate, just like it should be. And the articulation is also fine by me, as I just said. So if I was to give Idris a rating out of 10, I'd quite happily give her a 10 out of 10. An absolutely superb figure of one of my favourite characters from Series 6 of Doctor Who. A really great addition to your collection if it's highly detailed figures you like to buy. And if you're thinking about buying this figure, I'd suggest that you go for the Wave 2 version, which comes with one or several Time Lord Psychic containers. But if you just want an Idris figure in your collection, then of course you can just buy the Wave 1B version of her, which doesn't come with any accessories. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say for my review of the Idris figure from the Doctor's Wife. Another amazing figure from that episode. Once again, she is probably the most highly detailed figure released in the Series 6 line yet, and that is why I highly recommend this figure to anyone out there who is currently collecting Doctor Who action figures. And that's all I have to say for this review, but if I have any more comments about this figure, I will be sure to put them up in YouTube video annotations. Thanks for watching, YouTubers, and I shall see you again soon in another Doctor Who figure review. Not sure what I'm going to be reviewing next, but hopefully it might be a Series 6 Wave 2 figure, if I get some anytime soon, that is. Thanks for watching.